As winter falls in the real world, so too it falls here in the island world. Well, let's continue with our Islanders run. That was shockingly poetic. I'm great at making myself laugh, and if I can be as quarter of good if I can be as quarter of good at making other people laugh as I am myself, then I'm gonna be just fine. Ooh, look at all these seaweed farms. We're off to the races tonight, folks. Look at this beautiful farm we're building. Look at the points we're getting. I hope your week is a lot like these points we just got. Great. Because my week has also been great. I need to think about... So, okay, let me back up a bit. We jumped right in because I got so excited by my own joke that I just leapt right into this. Hi. We're back. It's been 8 days and we're doing our Islanders again. I hope you're having a good day and a good week. Like I said, I have had both of those things. And so we're building an island here together. But what I should keep in mind here is that, we actually have to plan out this island. And I really, again, just so many things were going right for me right off the top of this recording that I didn't actually stop to think and express myself. So here, we're starting to set up our seaweed farm. And then I also noticed that we have a statue here on this lovely winter island. So we have to think about how to use that effectively, or we're going to finish this island really early, which we don't always want to do. What I'm noticing is that this here, we got a nice big flat area here, and I think we're going to use that to be our main city zone, because it gives us a lot of cover area. I believe we can place stuff... Oh, we can't. That's actually a little lake. That's super interesting. I didn't know that could happen, that you could have like an internal lake. But that's very cool. So I think we're going to stick with our city out here. I mean, as much as I'd like to try and build it on this rock, I just don't think it's going to happen. So we're going to center our industry around that statue. And instead we're going to try to make the most of a city out here, despite not having our statue bonuses, which you would typically get from a city. All right, so we'll use these four houses and mansions here to sort of set out the template of how we're going to build. And now that we're all settled in, let's just try to have fun. Since, again, I do apologize for just how excited I was out of the gate. Like, sometimes things just break so well, you know? And you just get so excited and you just leap right into it, and then you realize you've left everybody in the dust behind you. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave anyone in the dust, so I'm gonna make sure I do what I can to keep y'all up to speed. Sorry, I just heard like the weirdest noise in my headphones, and I don't know if it was the game, like a sound effect in the game I just haven't heard before, or if it was something perhaps I heard outside. Don't have a good answer for you, but sorry about that. It really grabbed me though. It was an interesting noise wherever it came from. Okay, so we took a lumberjack. Somewhere up here, actually, could do quite nice for lumberjacks. That's pretty good. A little mountaintop lumber scene. So one thing I'm thinking here again is if we're gonna build towards a temple, we're gonna want a place that we can put this that would actually reach something. So I'm thinking perhaps here. And maybe we can sort of angle out that way for our plateau, because our plateau could go on the water there, I think. So that might be, that might be enough to give us our bonus there. I'm just scatterbrained as all heck today. I should talk about my week, or at this point I feel like I can actually talk about my month, since here we're talking, we are or I am in the, ooh, look at that. It's November 2nd that this is coming out, and I just finished up like a huge kind of I don't know if it was super deliberate, but I did a kind of a big run of horror games and scary stuff to coincide with Halloween, and that was just like a really fun, that was a super fun experience. I think I mentioned it a little bit in the last Islanders video. I hadn't quite completed it yet at that point, but now I have the, I have the full benefit of hindsight here to think about how much fun I had doing that. Very rewarding. That's kind of the more I can tie together things that I really enjoy on this channel with making the videos themselves, which I really enjoy, I think that's, it's doubly rewarding for everyone, because I think the more fun I have, probably the more fun you guys have as well watching me. And placing a 42-point fountain right there, what a good start. What a good, everything's just coming up roses right now. Can we wiggle this in? Yep, even that. Getting the perfect wiggle here. Oh, come on, get in there. Let me turn this so that I can see what I'm trying to do. But yeah, so I hope everybody else's Octobers went well. Mine was certainly a little not strange. Certainly, it's kind of slow, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else experienced that. There have been times during quarantine where things have moved very, very quickly, and times where things have moved quite slowly, and I think right now is one of the slow times for me. 17 points, wowzers. 18. If we hug them out here, let's do this. So, I mean, that's, that's bound to happen, though. I think certain things will, certain points in time always move faster or slower than others, but I think that's exaggerated a bit in the pandemic, where, sometimes you do the same thing over and over and over, and it's a lot easier to lose track of where you're at. But this October felt pretty, I guess every day felt unique enough because I was remembering them all. It was, I did quite a bit, and I enjoyed it. What are we going for here? So we're starting to get slightly more defined kind of areas here in terms of what our island is going to look like. Trying to still be somewhat smart. We have a lot of room here for industries, but I still want to be smart with how we use it. And things are developing nicely. We weirdly got a lot of city centers early on, and I think that's pretty unique. I find that doesn't happen a lot, where you get, all three of these kind of existing so soon. Don't know how else to put that, but it's making for a unique island, and I'm just loving how this seaweed farm is coming out. Such a good shape. So pleasing to look at. And we do have a shaman to include somewhere. Oh, look at this, 27. Is that the best we're gonna get? I think it is by a mile. Let's take that. 27-point shaman out here. Let's go, edge out this way. And then hopefully we can get another shaman on the shore there. Okay, so plateau. Here is where it's, wow. It's only 10 minutes in, and we're triggering a big doggo clock. 54-point plateau? I've never even seen that. That's amazing. How fun is that to get? That's so cool. I would never even have considered that to happen before. Wow. Let's do the dang doggo clock then. Let's just do it. It's a little early, but let's just do it. Why not? It's only 10 minutes in. For those of you that only tune in for the dog, I mean, you've already done it. Congrats. 10 minutes in. You can go. I hope you'll stay, but you can go. This is, again, I try to weave a story with the island and what I'm experiencing in my life and the dog picture. I'm trying to weave it all together into one narrative, and I hope you appreciate that with this picture of my dog and its coat. I believe that was actually taken on Christmas Day last year, or perhaps the year before, but I think last year that was Christmas Day. We took her out on a nice walk, a little dusting of snow out there. And she enjoys that. She likes the snow a lot, but you know, sometimes we gotta rein her in because she'll get a lot of snow stuck to her fur if we let her. And then we have like a 45-pound dog that needs to get rinsed off in the bath. I have a feeling we'll be seeing that dog again soon tonight. So for now, let's continue building. We know our lumberjack's gonna go up here because we specifically set aside a spot, yep, that'll accept them right along the edge there. Now we have a fissure that I would love to put like right here. And I may just do so, but we're gonna need water plateaus before we can do that. So let's take a full run of everything here. A warehouse is gonna be fantastic in here. I'm gonna place it here because it's still 22 points, and I'm hoping, my belief is that it'll be good when we get a market, because that's a little bit closer to the city. If I get a market on like a wall platform here, maybe a little closer even, it will, ooh, perfect, let's get that in there, and let's hug that here maybe? Or are we gonna hug that in here? Will it wiggle strat into here? Don't think it will. I think it's a little too tight. But we'll turn it this way and we can get it in. This is looking like an incredible setup for a temple. I'm very excited about that. I'm thrilled with how this is coming out. Okay. Let's just think here. So we are, ooh, nice. We can just barely fit that one in there. Oh, didn't want to do that. Misclick. Okay, 18 up here. Wow. Yeah, let's get that 18. And what are we gonna do as far as towers go? Probably something like this. Maybe like there and then here. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll hold off for the moment. Because if I remember correctly, and I always do remember correctly, towers also help out temples, so we're going to hold off with the tower just to try and maximize a little bit here. Just to try and do a little fun maximization of our temple. Okay, this is a nice setup there, and then we're gonna plop a sawmill right in the middle of those. Once again, you know, it's kind of nice to have this big open area that's just like built for industrial stuff, because it does really just let us, you know, toss things in there, and it kind of works out. Wow, even in here, eh? Still worth 21. That's better than it's going to be worth anywhere else. Oh, it's not true. 23 out here. Okay, let's find the very edge of the 23 radius. And then hopefully we can use it again. No. Oh, can we? I don't think we can. No. 13 out here. But in here... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's hold the phone. Because I think if I do this and I take 21, I can come out here and take, yeah, the 23 still. So it's just a matter of ordering those placements and shifting them a little bit to make it work. So, and again, we prepped this area in advance to hopefully still be able to get like another 27. We can only get 23, but I'm not going to complain about that. And this one we will save and throw out on the plateau, I think, with this seaweed farm when we get either the plateau or the, what you call it? The water plateau. The water... The water? Is it? It's like, no, it's called a water plateau, I think. I hope. Wow, okay. So we're really being the beneficiaries of some great planning this round here. 51 points for that jewelry store. I'm just going to take it right away because that's pretty darn good. There's a lot of, I mean, to be in fairness to this island, like, it's just such an excellent setup. So much space for ground work here. So much ground activity. You can place this circus and get a whole heck of a lot of beans for it. Rotate it and get 44 beans for that circus. The market is exciting to get, but it's going to end up being something we hold on to, I think. It's not going to end up coming into play just yet. 12. Try to find places where we can be getting 12 or 9 with these, ideally. But there's such a... Ooh, look at that. Where is it pulling its bonuses from there? Oh, it's just default 9. Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, let's think about that then. And let's put this one like out here. And again, we can kind of make an arc, sort of. Okay, so here, let's wiggle that into this spot if we can. Yep. For 9 points. And then make our corner here for another 9, I think. Just 8. That's okay, though. This temple, I don't know if you guys are getting excited for this temple like I am. I think this is going to be a really big temple. It's going to be a little nuts, I think. But we'll see. I don't know. This is going to perhaps end up being a little disappointing. But something out here, I mean, is not out of the question. So we'll just try to keep that in mind. Again, so here, I mean, we're missing a little bit. Like, the fact that I can get like 16 if I go here is really good, but I need to be trying to maximize my space. Because I'm gaining 10. For every mansion I get within range of this temple in the future, I'm gaining 10. So sacrificing, 5 or 6 per mansion is fine, because in the long run I'm gaining 10, assuming I do everything, exactly to plan. And again, yeah, we set this up perfectly here. Take this rock away, but keep the trees for 21. Again, so we're thinking this is probably going to go... I was thinking up here, but I think that's going to be too far. We'll think about it. Maybe a wall, maybe even a wall thing here. I mean, that would be pretty big. If I get a... Yeah. All right. That's the spot. We're going to put that mountain on that pillar. Okay, so let's see what we get with our temple right now. So already we get 175, but we're not done yet. So just to make sure, it does get plus 10 for a tower. So I would like to squeeze a tower in. How close does it need to be? Ooh, 183. If it's right there, okay. How close does the tower need to be? Let's find that out. I mean, like, in there is obviously going to be close enough, but then what does that leave us when it comes to other towers? We can go, like, here for 30. Or I could go like here and get like 32 and then... This is a bit of a conundrum. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna go there. Does it reach? Yeah, it does get the bonus there. So we're already at 193. So that's big and that's good. The walls are another really helpful thing, and of course we did just pull out 2 more mansions that I believe are going to be close enough to count. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we're already in the thick of it here. 205, and on top of that we still have another place we can fit this in for 54. I don't think the temple's going to reach that. Not quite. We need to find our exact location here. 213 is pretty good, but... So that's the other thing now that I think we can plan, is we can stick that there, and we can stick this here. And that ought to give us even more. Come on. 233 now. We're really into it here. 233. Wow. I mean, I could just like jam this in here, but that's dumb. I was gonna say I could jam that in there and you know, just to get the bonus from it, but that's a silly thing to do. Oh, we actually have another wall. Would that fit on the ground here? No way, right? That'd be too much. Oh, 21 there though, and that is probably enough to hit it. It is. 243 on the temple so far. I don't know, how high could we get that? What do you guys think? Can we beat, like, there's no, we can't get 300. Can we? I don't think we can get 300. Maybe 250 if we're really lucky and we pull like another mason or two. We could maybe get 250 or something along those lines. Oh, so this plateau, I'm actually going to use it. Ooh, no, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to use it out there, but I'm going to use it in here. Hopefully to try and maybe we can use it to connect or fill in an area. Let's use it here. It's not super useful. 38. Yeah, it's not the most useful thing in the world, but it does. Oh, it's 58 in here. Yeah, why not? Let's do that, and then we can build some more housing and stuff on it. This loses points for the market, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Gains a few points for a park. A lot to think about here. Definitely a lot to think about here. In terms of how we're gonna run this. Get the circus, competing circus here for 38. Not much to complain about there. Can we get a close enough? Oh, that was pretty. That's pretty close there. That kind of wiggles in just close enough, maybe. Don't think that that's gonna reach. Oh, that reaches the plateau though. So maybe. Let's see, what do we got here now? Jeez. Heavens, guys, I don't know. This is really something. 263, is that the maximum? We're beat 250, 273. Wow, we really could maybe hit 300 if we did everything exactly right somehow. That is a very interesting prospect to me. if we could hold out long enough to get, you know, two, is that going to fit in there vertically? I think it should, yeah. It could really happen. I'm sorry that I feel like all I'm talking about is this temple, and it's because it's become the most exciting thing of the evening for me right now. A 300-point temple, are you kidding? That could be like a world record building in this game. That's not true. Could be true. I don't think it's true, but it, you know, it could very well be. Who's gonna fact check me? You? I hope you do, and I hope you let me know. Because I would absolutely love to know if this is a world record building. 45 points. Wow, does this lose anything for a balloon? No. Okay, just gotta triple check to make sure we're not shooting ourselves in the foot at all with this. 45 in here, yeah. Put it 45 up here, real high up on the mountain. That's the highest balloon I've ever seen. Oh, and we did get another mason. Oh my god. Please fit on here somewhere. You gotta fit. You just gotta fit within reach here. Simply has to. How do we get it to fit? Interesting. Okay, well, another mansion. I don't know, guys. This is a very, very interesting conundrum here. Very, very, very interesting indeed. So I'm kind of, what I'm doing right now is circling, I'm really circling the temple here. I have a lot of items, or a lot of buildings here that could potentially be useful and good, but I don't necessarily have the space to get them right in there the way that you might want. For example, I mean here, that's a 0-point wall. However, it does add 10 points to our temple if I were to do that. Oof, this just looks like it should fit. It really does. Is there a way I can get this so that it actually protects something and gives me some points? There probably is. What else does it benefit from? Like pretty much everything, right? A wall? A wall benefits from even a house or a regular mansion, a hut, a park. Doesn't it benefit from a park even? It does. 3 from a park. So I could put a park here, which is just a good spot for it. 16 points. And then just doing that gets me 3 for going here. And I think that's enough to make it worth it for me. So again, now we're talking 283. That is something, that's for sure. If I could just sneak this in here somehow, I mean, it would do it. That would be it. That would be a 300-point building, but I just don't think it can do it. Very, very interesting. So, well, let's start to think about things this way, though. We can put this, we're going to want to put this out here, probably like around there. keep that spot in your head mentally. We'll place this here. And then we will place this around there for 42. That's a lot of points. But also we can start putting these underneath the ice, I guess, here for 12. And I also know that this can go out here, which is going to be 15-ish is pretty good. Hard to complain about 15, yeah. So we'll take the 15 right up on the corner here. We'll save this one, or we'll find a, 11, or nothing wrong with this 11, 8. Even up here, is there a 13? Yeah. Let's do the 13 here. That's a nice spot for it, kind of tucked in and next to the bricks there. So I'm trying to get as many packs as I can before I have to start placing this temple. That makes sense to you guys, because the more chances I have to pick up stuff, the better. 23 doesn't seem that high for this building, but 30, 30's not nothing for a monument. What does it get big bonuses from? It gets a big bonus from the temple. Okay, so let's try to wait on that one. We know that we've got nice spots here for our seaweed is completely frozen solid out there, but we're not going to worry about it. Okay, so now we've got the water plateau, which is going to help us with our next seaweed farm. A brickworks 18 up here, that's pretty darn good. 21 is pretty darn gooder though. More mansions. Again, I don't think it's reasonable that I'm gonna fit another one in. 283. Maybe if I could wiggle this in here, maybe, or this end. I mean, I don't think so, but it's worth a shot, I guess. That's not going to increase it at all, is it? Once we get this on there, I think it's out of range. Really, the only thing that could... Oh, it's not out of range. 293. We are so close to getting just an unbelievably... Like, what if I get that in here then? Is that too far? That's got to be too far. I don't think that's going to pick up on it. No, that's just a little too far. So I am going to take that back, because I think there's a world in which we can make that work. I just don't know what that world is yet. Very interesting. Okay, so, oops, we're going to want to take a 20 here. Again, oh, we're just so close. If I could get this to somehow fit in here, just somehow, like, there's got to be a way for that to go. Or even another park. Doesn't this get a bonus from parks? 5. I'd have to get 2 parks in there somehow. Oh, I just don't see it happening, but I really badly want it to. We're so close to 300. It's got to be possible somehow. Maybe through the waste of a wall plateau. Maybe through a pure vanity use of a wall plateau. Something like that could happen. So let's put our 8 out here. I mean, that's not much, but it's something, I guess. We have a lot of parks that are probably going to rake us in a whole heck of a lot of points because we haven't really done anything with them. Can that fit in here? No, because it's on water. But that's why I was thinking a wall, but it's still not going to do it. 15, something like that. I just think we're not quite going to be able to do it. No matter how badly I want it. Because it really does seem like there's a chance. But, okay. So this is kind of what I was thinking through like the unholiest use of a wall plateau here. I could fit like another 10 points up there. But that is an unholy usage of a wall plateau. That is a truly depraved use of my wall plateaus. But I am gonna do it because I am truly sick. So this going up here is fine. It's 99 points, which is great. It's, you know, you'd prefer slightly more. Let's see here. This is just absurd what's happening right now. What we're putting together here. So this is 99 points. What I really need is one single like house or mansion to come. Building this nice little track around the outside of the city over here, which I really, really like. This is gonna get, yeah, it gets like 7 out here, which is not nothing. I think this, like, these can go right beside each other without any detriments. So I might end up doing that, just and then making, because now that is actually going to be like a real hot spot for parks. Okay, that's one house. So I'm going to use that one house here again, so we get a big bonus by, or we can get a 21 point house there, but doing that gets us this 101 point market now. Well out of the range of this, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. This is a crazy run. This is going to be a big, big, big run. Just want everybody to know that, because this is going to be absolutely wild. 22. It doesn't get anything for those that I know of, but this can hang out. Can it just not? Where do you put this? Oh, whoa. How come I couldn't find anywhere? Like, how come I can go up here but not? It's like this is this ice? Is this different than just grass? I guess it is. That's very, very bizarre to me. Okay, well 17 up there isn't bad. Again, we get another 20 something here. Oh, well, are we finally out of our 20 spots unless we can double layer here, right? Or no, that's a park. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to use this one to complete this, even though it's non-optimal point use. We're going to use it anyways. Oh, okay, so there we go with this. That can now go here. And that is very, very beneficial to us. Incredibly so. Again, we can start to build on this city a little bit more here. More parks, perhaps, in here. 10, 7, 11, that's pretty nice. 13 is really nice, too. Building around that edge. This mason's not going to want to go there still. Oh, that's not in range, so there's no way. I mean, if I threw this like over here, it's going to get like 24 points, but it can't reach. It's way out of range, but let me try it here. Oh, I'm being joined by my dog. Can you come up? Jaina, coming up? No. She can't decide. She has her whale. Oh, here it is. She has her whale. It's her favorite toy. But now she's got her ball, which is her second favorite toy. So Jaina's going to join us for a bit here while we finish off this island, I guess. So where was that spot that I had that it just sort of snuck in? It was like around here. it wasn't gonna, yeah. So it was there, but it's way out of reach, right? Yeah, it is. Still way out of reach. So another thing we could get, oh, look at the points. Look at the freaking, look at the points. 303, are you kidding me? That is just absolutely absurd. And then I think we can put this like here. Again, this is just me being like so indulgent, just really trying to run up my score here. 313 should now be the, yeah. This is just pure vanity. This is like the fall of the Holy Roman Empire here, where I'm flying as close to the sun as I physically am able to. It's truly a disgusting display of gluttony. So what I'm trying to do now still is pull out more mansions. Again, before I have to actually place that temple. We know this isn't going to find its way in there as much as I want it to, so let's just take like the 26 or whatever here it was. Because that's a fantastic mason. 26 points is incredible. We have water plateaus now, so we can do something with this perhaps here, and then rotate this for a good healthy 38. Something like this. It's still worth 12 if we go out there, but is it worth more in here still? No. So let's join these two with some parks. Well, parka singular that we have. Another mansion, that's good. That's very good. That's where we want it. You're doing 22. This is gonna be, by a long shot, I think my highest point island. This is an absolutely nutty, it's nutty, guys. This is a nutty amount of just pretty much everything. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy amount of points. I don't even know what else to say about it. You're gonna get the dog o'clock of the century when I place this temple. I might retire from YouTube when I place this temple. Retire from my non-job. Non-retire from my non-job. Jeez, heck. And we still don't even have to place it. We're still getting new packs without having to place it. Nine in there, that's gonna get us over. Again here we got another 12 points, adding more parks to that resort. Another market is very good. Another market is great, because I think we can just stick it like here and still get like 80 points, 84. I could wall plateau it, perhaps. Oh. Jaina digging around, making a nest over there. What if I wall plateaued it here? Let's just, for funsies, look at this and see how many points it gets. I apologize for the noise of my dog making a place to sleep on the couch. She's unstoppable. Truly a force to be reckoned with, that dog. Makes her, she likes to scratch until she imagines she's made a place to sleep. And once she's satisfied, then that's it. She'll knock out for a while. Ooh, 12 points. Let's add this one to the group over here. These square ones I should try to make a priority to use out here, and then the long ones I can use internally in the city. So this market, we're gonna put it here. This is gonna be our best spot, and it allows us to keep it allows us to save a, just wanted to make sure what happened if I went in there. It allows us to save a wall plateau for potentially for something else. What do we got here? Another mansion that we can put up here. And I think that's gonna be it. Honestly. Yeah. We're hitting our limits, but the time has rapidly come for us to finally maybe place that temple. We're not there yet. Let's go away from the big city for a moment here, and we will place our water plateaus out here, and again try to get a big 34 points from another seaweed farm. Just keep unlocking packs, and then we never have to place the temple ever. This is the video of unending clickbait. You know that there's a huge building coming, but I'm just never gonna place it. It'll never ever get placed. 4, 5, 6, 9, 8. Yeah, not many points here. Put this one here. Soon we will run out. Soon we will not be able to place anything but the temple, and that's when we'll place it. This time when you least expect it. Oof. You know what? Let's use some of these, because we've got so many. And establish a little fishing village out here. Why not? That'll be our fishing area. Our fishing friends will go out there. Can make a little... Oh, that would be nice if I still had... anything. I'm gonna put that there in advance of maybe needing extra park space. Hard to know. 20. So I've got a wall I'm gonna put here, I believe, because it's good points and it should also add to our total. This wall, wow, 20 out here, yeah. A 20-point wall anytime. This isn't going to be worth much to me. Can I... Ooh, wow. That's almost like it was intentional, but it absolutely was not. More parks that we could maybe do something nice with. Tuck them along the coast here. I know these aren't... Again, we're not... At this point, we've gotten so far into this island, and it's looking so good that now I'm like trying to dress it up. I want this to truly be like a triumph of an island. That's my hope at this point. I'm making my magnum opus here. This one we will tack on. See, that's why I added this spot, was for like a little extra kick when it came to our parks, because we can get closer, but perhaps it wasn't needed. 15 here. Yeah, let's add a little dock out here. That's kind of a neat idea. Oop. I meant to put it here. It's a nice idea that the resort has its own, like, load-in zone out here. Yeah, again, let's just take one of these huge point masons, 20, 22. There truly is no way it's gonna fit in here, as much as I would absolutely lose my mind if it did one time, but I just don't think it can happen. Unless there's some kind of like magnificent cheese that I don't know about, it's not gonna get in. So that dream is dead, but the 22-point masons on that side are still alive and well. 27-point huts now are really multiplying in value as our city centers stay like close together. Huts out here worth 16, worth a lot less here, but I would like to make this feel like a little bit of like a little bit of a village. So we'll put that house there. Here we can get another, at least a couple more 12s. Ooh, a lake. That's nice. Ooh, look at that. 14 for the lake. Adding a little bit more. Really coming down to the wire here in terms of our long delayed temple placement. Oh, 9 points in there. Are we gonna get there, folks? Or are we gonna have to place it? 47 points here, and it doesn't even, does it? No, don't think it would touch that temple. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Who knows what could come still? You know what I mean? Who knows what's gonna happen here still? 47-point monument is great. It's absolutely not anything to be disappointed by. Okay. 34 in here, yeah, that's very good. You could maybe do something weird here. There's a lot of weird things you can do with wall plateaus. I don't know. They're real wild. They're very, very wild. Let's keep adding to our nice little neighborhood out here. Again, let's try to fit something nice in one of these spots here. 13. Another little lake we could add. I think a wall would look nice out here, but again, let's try to be at least a little prudent, a little point prudent. With heavy hearts and prudent points, we, the people of this island, do our best to build the most... Oh my god, no way. No, I'm not going to do that. It's too much. It's too much. We've gone too far. It's time. Today we place the 3... Let me get a clear shot of that. Come on. Where is it? Find it. 353-point temple. This... Listen closely to these points coming in, because it's going to last a while. $353 points. That blew my expectations out of the water. I was thinking 250 was going to be, like, incredible. That just gave me 3 full packs of stuff. That is absolutely insane. Look at all that. That is just crazy. Wow. That is just absolutely wild. Take a 40-point one there in case I get another. Look at all this stuff now. It's just more stuff than I... Wow. 350 points. Can you believe that? I can't. I honestly can't. And look at how much everything else is just like slotting into place. It's just too... It's too neat. It's all going too well, you know? It's a little suspicious. 29 in here. That's nice. That's a nice spot for it, too. And we can even throw a couple of these around it, I think, and it'll look nice. Not only will it look nice, but it'll fill out this area a little bit. Again, we also have nice spots here to put mansions. We're really, we've used this space so nicely. Am I bold enough to name this something like my magnum opus? Yes, I am bold enough to do that. Should I do it? Probably not. Will I do it? I just might. Look at this. Even the little hut city in here is just a gorgeous little group. Just a gorgeous little group of guys here. More houses that we can add to the neighborhood down here for a lot of points. 14-point lake. 13-point park. 14-point park. I'm just taking these as they come because they're just so... Everything is just so powerful. 11 there, 9. I can take the 11. It's a great location for 1, too. I'm just like speed building here because everything is just laid out so well that it just keeps getting better. It doesn't stop. 27. 18. What about something like just, yeah, even like just such a successful, wow, 33 points for a fisher. 38 points for a fisher. Sorry, I got so excited celebrating that temple I forgot to do the dog. So let's bring the dog back. That's a 350-point temple. It's truly incredible. Just great. Enjoy the bonus dog here an hour in. Just, you know what? We've come so far from those first islands. And now we have 350 points in one building. That is just nutso. That's just wacky. Alright, say goodbye to my sweet pup. A little poop on the nose if you must, as we go back to the game. Wow, okay, so we're on the wind down here for sure. I hope everybody's had a good time. We're gonna be closing things up as we go here for sure. It's just been such a great island, such a great build, and it's gotta come to a close sometime, and it's looking like now's just about the time as we place the last of the plentiful things that we've found here. Just have, even the plateaus are giving me these huge points, and I just don't know what to do with them. It's all so much. I've never had an island this powerful before. Let's put these like back to back, because that's kind of cute. Tuck a little park into there. Another seaweed field that we can add in somewhere here for a few points. 13 points there. Let's add some docks for, well, we'll add this one here because it's a nice park looking thing, but let's add a dock, yeah, for like in here maybe for these folks to use when they launch off. When they launch off, 16-point wall. We have so many walls still and they're worth so many points. How are they worth so many points still? It's unending. Everything is worth so much. I can't lose. 37-point warehouse. Yeah, that's the perfect place for it though, because that's kind of what I was saying. It's like the place that I want the fishers to use here. 23, if I add it somewhere in here. Yeah, 23 is good here. Next to the dock there. Is this, what is this? Oh, it's another seaweed field. I thought it was a brewery field, and I was shocked to see one. Oh, that's nice. Add a little lake in there. Again, let's continue just sort of outlining 14. Another 14. 25. It's just crazy, these point totals. We're never gonna finish. We're gonna be here for 30 years. We're gonna be here for 35 years. That's my impression of what a 35-year-old sounds like. I think you'll find it's pretty accurate. It's just, I don't know. I hope this is as satisfying to watch as it is to play. It's just a never-ending cavalcade of points. Thank you for joining me on the ride. Thank you for joining me on the ride. Let's put that here. Finish out a nice little square. Again, another big... I mean, this we saw was worth a lot in here. Yeah. We put it just out of the range of the other one there. It's worth 36. That's another big one. And then this wall we could probably tuck in there. Again, 17. 12. 18. All right, folks, that is not quite it, but we're really getting close. Let's put this one here in case perhaps we get another market. Let's put it there in preparation. Everything is just coming out insanely perfectly. I mean, 45 points is not that good, but considering I could just throw it down here. Get 76. I thought that was going to be the best place for it. Clearly I misread it a little bit. But the other thing we could do is maybe put it around here somewhere. What do we think? Oh, because of that market. I totally forgot we already had a market there. That's my fault. That's why that happened. Okay. Well, I mean, even out here still 81, 83, 86, 86 points. That gets us almost all the way to the next pack. Just continuing this wacky world of everything going flawlessly. 12-point lake. Another mason, which, I mean, is worth a lot for sure. Another 26 out here, 28. .28 mason. This is just truly insane. 9 points if we tuck that up right with the market there. Another water plateau. Let's give it to this fisher and unlock another pack. I wonder if this truly can go infinitely. I mean, I know it can't, but maybe it could. I don't know. It'd be interesting to talk to someone that like really deeply knows the game. Maybe one of the devs could answer that, how infinite this can go. 15 points here. Yeah, let's do a continuation of that, like diagonal wall. Another brewer. Oh, that could be a place for a brewer. 9. Yeah, an oceanside brewer out here. Another park to sort of close up that square. I think this is going to be it, finally. I think at long last we have sufficiently gotten every possible resource from this island. Yeah, we're done. That's I think we've maxed out, unless this is going to be a 110 point mason, which at this point honestly wouldn't shock me that much, but I don't think it's there. 31 points, is that what I saw? 33, jeez. Let's tuck it right in there. And that's an island, folks. That is an absolutely absurd island, an insane island, just an island of the ages. 300 points on one building. That's just nutso. I don't know. That overshadowed everything else that was going on with this island for me. But we do have some nice, I mean, this whole industrial area is like so busy, but it's, you know, really high value, lots of points there. And you need stuff like this. When you have a city that is this insanely dense, you need to have service to it. This market up here that just is like at the top of a pillar, just completely inaccessible. Maybe it can have like an elevator down to here. Maybe this is the actual market, we'll say, and they like just send goods down, and that controls the elevator, that wheel. Yeah, that wheel turns an elevator that brings the goods up and down, and people can actually shop at the plateau, and they don't have to come all the way up here to get things. I think I would like to live out here. This is just a nice little neighborhood out on the water. And of course you still have access to everything. You have a nice view of the 300-point temple. The fishing corridor here, which is really neat, comes out onto the ocean. You got another spot out here. And then the big giant seaweed farm. They're doing good work out here. You got a couple shamans helping with the harvest. A couple of brewers, and then this just giant resort with its own fancy dock out here if you want to go kayaking, canoeing, and stuff. Not to mention the incredibly high up balloon. This balloon is, look at how close we can get to this balloon. It's so high up. You really see the detail on that balloon. Well, that was absolutely something. 300-point temple, just wild. Thank you guys for showing up, for being here with me. We are going to continue on. As with all good things, we must start over again from time to time, so to the next island we go. But that was a beautiful one. That's one for the ages, and with all of these, you know, we're never permanently saying goodbye because we've got a nice recording of them all, so you can see them get built anytime you want. And this is really going to be something. There's a lot of ground space here, but it's also so many different levels. It'll be really, really interesting to see how this one comes out. And I think we get to place our own statues here. We do. So, yeah, that'll be interesting for next time. But for this time, guys, thank you again. I post every other day, so if you liked this, you can come back, not tomorrow, but the day after that, and we'll have a new fun video for you to check out. And if you really like this one, there's a playlist of all my Islanders videos, and I play it every 8 days. We sort of sit down and do like an unedited kind of hour-long playthrough where we do an island per video. And that's sort of my chance to relax in a week, so you can join me for that every 8 days. And thank you again. That's all I got to say now. I will sign away, sign out, sign off. And we will build this island together 8 days from now. So I'll see you then. Bye.